Good day all. Welcome back to South Africa, and this is South African Patriot. Monday, the 15th of December 2025. I decided to make a video about tomorrow, which is the 16th of December. And then tomorrow we will be celebrating Gelofte Dag. You'll see I've actually got a flag of the Old Transvaal hanging. I've got other ones as well, but people are gonna get upset if they see the other flags that's hanging on these walls. I want to start off by saying that one of the main reasons why South Africans and I talking in the broader sense, white South Africans, Indian South Africans, colored South Africans, and then all of the different black tribes of South Africa as well. The reason why we are able to be here today, I firmly believe, is because of what happened on 16 December 1838, which is almost 200 years now. I'm not gonna delve into what happened at Blood River. I think other people that do research on this can do a better job at this. But what I want to say is that when 16th of December happened, just before that, the Zulu kingdom was extremely big, and it was extremely strong. The military that the Zulus had at that specific stage were busy slaughtering other smaller tribes. They were literally, it was a genocide. They reckoned that before 16 December 1838 happened, roughly around 2 million black other tribes were killed by the Zulu impis. Okay, so the reason why I say we have to be grateful for this day, even if you are black South African, is because the Zulu Empire or the Zulu Kingdom on that specific day was stopped. And like I said before, I'm not going to go into the details, but 462 Boer fighters, Boer soldiers, Boer people knew at that given stage that they were outnumbered. History will tell us that it is 10, 20,000 Impi soldiers that descended on the 462 lagged Boer fighters. And one can only imagine the faith that these people had. Now, there are many stories of Blood River. There are stories of a miracle that took place that day because if you realistically think about it, 10, 20,000 Impi warriors attacking one lager of only 462 men. Let's say every man had a rifle. Remember those days, they had to load it it was front loaders. So it took a while to load a firearm. So they rotated as well, obviously shooting one while somebody else is busy loading the front loader. So I would assume that 462 divided by 2, that is the amount of firearms, I would say, that could be discharged at any given stage. So 250, give or take. But that doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is that thousands of Impi warriors were defeated by 462 brave white South Africans. And this ended the genocidal tactics of the Zulu Empire. They literally stopped killing other tribes in mass. So what would generally happen, what the Zulus did, they would attack a village or they would make war against another tribe. They would kill all the men. They would most possibly kill all the young boys as well, because these are men that could start an uprising, and then they will take the women and the children for themselves, in so building out the Zulu Empire. Um, and Black South Africans need to go and read history, because if not for the Boers of 16 December 1858, that Zulu genocide would have continued throughout South Africa. And maybe instead of 2 million that were killed, maybe only the Zulu tribe would have been left. We don't know, because it was stopped on the 16th of December. Now, the reason why we celebrate this is because of this. I believe firmly that the reason we can sit here and make these videos is because of the miracle that God gave these men by assisting them in fighting the tens of thousands of Zulu Impi warriors that charged at them, by creating mist. There's all sorts of stories, confusion within the Zulu ranks, Zulu warriors running away, Zulu warriors killing each other, absolute chaos within the mist that happened. They say that they saw men on white horses. Who knows? But something definitely happened. And one of the reasons why we have to remember this day is because of men of faith fighting against an enemy, outnumbered, outflanked, yet they held on to a vow that saved their lives and created our lives, my life. And we are indebted to them, and we are indebted to God for saving and protecting our nation. Now, here's the kicker. In 2025, we are sitting in South Africa, and you all know about the race laws against whites. The previous video I made, I said that they don't want all of the land, they want white land, and they want what the white man has. And the reason why I believe white people are suffering this persecution is because we are a vow nation, gelofte. We are gelofte volk, and we have not been keeping to that. And what's currently happening is this is God being angry at white South Africans, really angry. And this is basically the consequences of us not understanding, not appreciating what these men did and the promise they made to God. So I want you to think about this for a moment. Yes, God does punish his children. And I believe he's busy punishing us because we have not kept to our word. Please like, share, and subscribe, and God bless.